Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43 and I'm here to do the month of May reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. If you are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you're one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, welcome back. I'm sending you so much love and light. If you are one of the cross watchers, you're always welcome. I'm sending you blessings, love, and light as well. Come on in and you're always welcome to join us. If you don't know, because you're new to my channel, I am not big on signs. I like to focus on you, Scorpio. But if your message or reading highly relates to one of my other zodiac readings, I may refer you to watch that one. But of course, you all have free will. And with God and spirit and your own personal actions, outcomes can change. So never ever force a reading. Take what resonates for you. When it comes to oracle cards and tarot cards, it's all about... Did I say tarot? Tarot. Oracle and tarot cards. When it comes to those two, it's all about the messages. It's all about the energy. Take the readings how they resonate for you, but never ever force it. Like I said, if it's not your story, it's okay. Hopefully you could still learn something or enjoy it. Or you are always welcome to watch other readers. There are incredible ones, and I will be doing more shout outs in the future. And you could also look at your chart, because your rising sign or your Venus, or you may connect with one of the other placements in your chart. You never know. So if you keep watching readings and they don't resonate, start looking into your other signs, not just your sun sign, but your other ones, your rising and your Venus and your Mercury and your north node and all that. Okay. I will use reversals for part 2 of your reading. And if you've seen, I think it was Aquarius, who else came in? Gemini and Leo, they all came in first as far as they had the most views for last month in April. So they got to go first, second, and third according to their placements. And then they got a lot more messages from various decks because they came in first, second, and third. So first place gets like 10 plus extra messages, and then second place will get 5 extra messages, from based on the card decks. And then third place will get 3 decks of messages more. So that's one of the ways that I give back. There will be other ways. Okay, so I will use reversals for one deck, and that's for part 2 of your reading. So if you've seen, Aquarius, Geminis, and Leos, they had 4 parts. That's why. Okay. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps my channel growing and going. You guys are awesome about the comments. I really appreciate all the love and support. And I'm planning on just keep on growing. So stay tuned for a lot of cool stuff coming up. I am pausing life coaching sessions and personal readings right now. Okay. I will still post, the free life coaching sessions that I do for, typically they land on a Friday, but not every Friday, but I will keep posting those to YouTube. But if you need a personal life coaching session or a personal reading, I'm pausing it right now because I'm working on some technical stuff and some new stuff and a lot of stuff. So I got to pause that right now. If you are feeling generous and you want to donate, I do have PayPal and Cash App. I would recommend that you guys use PayPal for now and not Cash App. They're having some kind of technical issues with me, so or I'm having them with them, but it's being worked on, and I'll let you know when that's back open. But PayPal is good to go if you're interested, and just know that everything you guys put into me, every cent, every like, every subscribe, every share, every view, every comment, just your positive energy, I am going to put back into you. So I thank you in advance for those who have donated, those who will or want to. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Okay, a few announcements. Scorpio. So if you look in the description box, you will see there are some decks that I have not used at the bottom that I will be using in the very near future. So I have purchased some new decks. I will be including my deck as well, not in this reading, but near future. So stay tuned and look forward to new cool stuff coming. I have a card deck that I've been working on, and it's coming soon. I've been waiting a long time, and I know I'm close to it coming, and I will be introducing it to the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. And then extendeds, look out for them in the near future. I'm working on all this stuff, okay? So not in this reading, but expect all kinds of new stuff in the readings after this one. Okay. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm working for you guys. Okay. Scorpio, let's start your reading. Part 1. I am using the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck. All the cards have been prayed on and meditated on before I start your readings. Okay, that's off camera. So from the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck, and if you don't know, I love this deck. This deck is so cool. I even have notes for this deck. I read it intuitively and from the notes. You guys have a really cool card. You guys have the card of gratitude. I strongly recommend Googling angel number 4. Okay, it's associated with this card. It says, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. We learn from everything and everyone. We learn from people. We learn from animals. We learn from other people's experiences. That's why it's important that we communicate and that we interact with people who know more than us, people who are on our level, people who are not on our level. Everybody brings a lesson. Okay, some people stay, some people don't. But regardless, you should have learned something from somebody, even if it's just what not to do and what not to follow. Okay, just like we could learn, certain traits and characteristics to add to our profile and who we are. We can also learn about what leaves a distaste in our mouth. We can learn about the type of energy we don't want to be around. Everybody's an experience, really. True gratitude is being thankful for everything that you have, looking around and appreciating waking up this morning and every day that you woke up, being able to sleep, being able to eat, having a roof over your head if you have that, having your life if you have that, whatever you have, your kids, your family, your job, or an opportunity to still make money when you don't have a job, your gifts, your spiritual gifts, everything that you're great at, your talents, and thanking God for everything that you have until this very moment and everything that you have that you don't even see coming. All the blessings that are ahead of you, aligned for you, waiting for you, for you to step up and just walk your path. You'll receive it as you go, through every age, through every stage, through every season. So true appreciation is using what you have to the best of your ability, recognizing what you have and making proper investments. Not going out and buying a new TV if there's nothing wrong with the flat screen that you have. It's nothing wrong with wanting more and better for yourself, but if you do go and upgrade something or buy something, let's just say it's simple as shoes, and you have 4 pairs of Jordans in the closet that you haven't even opened, let's be smart about your investments and what you're purchasing, because you could be putting that money into a book or college tuition for your kids, for your future kids, or saving for a rainy day for when the plumbing goes out and, things could go awry. So appreciating everything that you have. There's nothing wrong with spoiling yourself. There's nothing wrong with, taking yourself on some outings and, splurging here and there. But make sure that you're balanced about it. Make sure that you're making good choices about it and that it feels right and it's not just greediness, okay? You don't want to become that. So appreciate everyone, saying thank you, using your manners, appreciating doctors, dentists, lawyers, your coworkers, your bosses. It's so easy for us to complain about what we don't have and what we do need. Sometimes we need to focus on all the wonderful things that we already have and achieved. Just be thankful for all your gifts in life. And this will help you to heal and move forward. Okay, Scorpio, let's get to part 2 of your reading. This is where I will use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck. I love this deck. It's the only deck that I read in reverse because I feel inclined to. And if it comes out in reverse, if any card does, I will read it as such. And please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. I will shuffle these and I will use the formation of the Celtic cross, and then I will cut the cards in front of you and lay out the formation accordingly. For the zodiac sign of Scorpio. I almost wanted to say Aquarius. So some of you may have Aquarius on your mind. You're dealing with one, or you may have that in your chart. For Scorpio, Spirit, this is for Scorpio. For the month of May, year 2021. For Scorpio, what are the most important messages for Scorpio for May, year 2021? For Scorpio. Okay. The first card represents you and your present and current situation. The second card represents what's helping you or what's crossing you. The third card represents the best that you can expect from this situation. The fourth card is an answer to a question that you can ask now. It can also be guidance, or both, interchangeably. The fifth card represents what's next or in your future. The sixth card represents what's in the past, or it also could be a fear, something that's behind you, hopefully. The seventh card represents how you see yourself or the action you could take guided by spirit. The eighth card represents what's happening in your environment with relatives, near and far, family, co-workers, friends, your kids, This could also be relatives, neighbors, anything of the such. The ninth card represents hopes and or fears. Uh-oh. Could be both. And the 10th card represents the outcome of this spread. I always start with the bottom. I keep bumping the candles. Anyways, you may be bumping into somebody. The bottom of the deck represents the overall message of the spread. You have wisdom. I love it. So Scorpio, you have become wiser. Your intellect, all those lights in your head are going off. So you have gained a lot of knowledge. I'm hearing some of you are real noble or worldly. Some of you are humanitarians, or you're going to help people on a different level. You're going to feed the homeless and those who are hungry. You're going to help children who are impoverished and starving, which should never be, to me, an issue anywhere in the world. When food literally grows on trees, there's enough for all of us. You are going to, some of you, I'm hearing, this is interesting. Some of you are going to create like your own herb line or something like that, where you include sage. Some of you need to sage your house or your work environment, your area, your desk, or something like that. You need to sage. A lot of you have a spiritual intervention that has come in or will be coming in. You're going to really grow and elevate, especially in the month of May. You're listening to God. You're listening to God like never before. This makes me super excited, because a lot of you have been through some trials and tribulations, okay? Who hasn't, right? We all have. However, it's not going to stop you from loving life and loving the world, and it's not going to stop you from your spiritual journey and your educational path. And what I mean by educational path, yes, some of you will be doing your own research online or joining certain courses and classes, becoming more informed about life and, you know, looking into a new trade or something like that. But when I mention like your educational path, this is a personal growth story here. This is about yourself and the world. So these are the lessons that you learned that you didn't get in school or in college or from some type of training. This is your own personal journey that maybe you're getting from a tarot card reader or an oracle card reader. This is you connecting to your angels and your guides and spirit. Okay? Definitely God is here. He's always here. A lot of you are listening to God and your intuition like never before. You're hearing his voice, which is the most incredible thing. You are paying attention to all the omens around you. You're looking up and researching numbers. You're taking inventory of what's happening inside of you. That is very unique for me to say something like that. That's different. It's a blessed moment is what I'm getting, to become wiser. You're very smart. You're very worldly. You're an intellect. You're going to share this with other people. Make sure you do. That's important too, to pass on what you've learned to others so that they can learn and pass that on as well. So we continue the chain of growth and advancements. Okay, what's happening with you in your present and current situation? You have quest. I love this, Scorpio. You are on a whole new path, and this is your walk. This is your journey. A lot of you are aware that you're being guided by spirit, and this makes you feel really good, because all of that knowledge, that wisdom, and that inner knowing is now about to be applied on your path and in your journey. So this is amazing. A lot of you are going to work with kids, or you're going to help as like a pastor, a priest, or you may be associated with the church, which is amazing. But you've planted some seeds and they are growing. You're clear on what to do next is what I'm getting. You know what you want to do. You know what you need to do. One step at a time, you're walking it. It's like you've talked it and now you're walking it. I love this. You're walking by faith and not by sight. Amazing. I love it. What's helping you or crossing you? Scorpio, in reverse, you have gratitude. That's interesting, because your card came out was gratitude, and that was from the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck. And here we are in the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck. So some of you need to be grateful for your kids, for your life, for everything that you have. So this is a reminder to make sure you stay in a place of gratitude. A lot of you are not just going to talk it, you're going to show it by doing caring acts for others, being kinder, being more loving and interactive. This is great. I love it. So for all of you who do this on the regular daily basis, Spirit sees you and they're going to bless you for that. Kudos. For all of you who need to jump on this bandwagon of gratitude, a simple note telling a doctor or nurse thank you, using manners with your kids and your significant others, your love interests, your parents, making sure that you check on people, call them, sending a simple text to say happy birthday, or sending that call is even better. But I know we all get busy and we have a whole scroll of people in our contacts list, right? And sometimes we do miss people. So maybe you forgot to tell this side of the family happy Thanksgiving or happy birthday or happy New Year's or whatever. Mother's Day is coming up. It doesn't have to be your mother that you tell happy Mother's Day to. And for all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I'm saying that in advance. And just know that it takes more than just a title to be a great mom. It takes more than just a title to be a great person. It takes loving actions and affection and time and energy. Always show gratitude. There's various ways to do it, and simple ways. It's not always on a big scale of buying something. Sometimes it's just going out to dinner and having time together, having conversations and being a listening ear. There's various ways to do that. Appreciating what you have, what's already in the cabinet, what's already in the closet, what's already in the bank, what you do have. Appreciate everything. God is that amazing. He always blesses us with more, all in His divine timing. The best that you can expect from this situation is renewal. This is in reverse. So a lot of you, I feel, are on your path, you're on your journey. You may not feel renewed yet, but you do feel spiritually developed. For a lot of you. For those of you who haven't got there, it's coming. So you may not have achieved that finish line that you want yet, but you are approaching it and you know how to approach it. For those of you who need more clarification, talk to God in spirit first and then listen for your answers. Sometimes you'll wake up and you'll know what the answer is. Sometimes spirit will speak to you. Sometimes they will speak through somebody else to get to you. Sometimes it will be a compliment. Sometimes it will be, just an idea or a thought that you need to jump and act on with the quickness. Sometimes it comes in various ways from various people. It could even be from a perfect stranger that you've never met. They may just walk up and give you advice. It can happen just like that. I know, I live it. It could be from watching this video right now. You may be inspired to do something, to follow a dream or a goal or aspiration that you've always had within you. So you will feel renewed. It's coming. Keep putting in the work, the time and the effort. Every day counts. Every second, every moment. Everything that you do to get closer to that finish line matters. Every piece is in the puzzle box. You just have to put it together. Some are easy and quick. Some take longer and more of a strategy. Do what you can do. Pray and ask God for the rest. He does answer prayers. Believe me. He does. Yes, He does. If you had a question, this is the answer to it. And this could also be guidance. It could be both. Take it how it resonates for you. Scorpio, you have passion. It's interesting. This is in the same exact placement for the reading I just did for the zodiac sign of Virgo. So you may want to watch Virgo's reading. Continue to follow your passions. Continue to stay woke and uplifted. Go for yours. It's time. Get the bag. You're worth it. If you want that bonus, ask for it, but make sure you put that effort in so you create a case for what you want and what you need. You have to do that behind the scenes work. You have to be punctual and on time and show up. Sometimes you have to go higher and above and farther than everybody else to stand out. Sometimes it just takes being consistent when other people are inconsistent. Show who you truly are. Be your best. Be the best you that you can be. Put passion and love into what you're doing. It will show. It will stand out. Somebody's watching. The right person's watching. Something's being worked out for you behind the scenes. Have patience. Have compassion. Have passion for what you're doing. It shows when somebody cares. It shows when people love and really like going to work. It shows. Be that person. Do you. What's next in your future? In reverse, you have dissipating. I love it. That means you're getting up. You're taking action. You have a new start, a new zeal for life. You want to achieve the greatness that God has laid out for you. You will. You definitely will. Because you are ready to take the actions and to make moves. You're moving like a boss, is what I'm hearing. This is good. I love this energy. You're not just sitting and waiting. You're taking charge of your life. You're taking control. You're ready too. A lot of people are. We're in a time of like major changes to be ready to do something greater. So if you keep asking, when will my time come? It's coming. Just do your part. Spirit will do theirs. In the past or fear, you have confusion. Yeah. At some point, you may not have known the right path for you to travel or what step to take next. Now you're invested into your growth and into your next career or into your next business venture or your next hobby or your next relationship. Even that relationship with yourself, you're invested more in it. Your relationship with God, Jesus, your angels, your guides, you're invested more. So you're coming out of confusion. Things are starting to make sense. And believe me, that's a happy day when you can understand yourself and what you're supposed to be doing. And when you know you're going the right way. That's a very happy day. It's very calming to know you're going in the righteous. And that Spirit is blessing your path because you're doing your part to get to where you need to be. Things will make sense. Things will line up. Stars will align, is what I'm hearing. That looks amazing for you, Scorpio. I love this. How you see yourself or the action you could take. Scorpio, in reverse, you have mysticism. So a lot of you will be a mystery to a lot of people. They may not always see when you're praying or how you're making moves. That's what a boss does. You know, they're watching when you least expect. So this is why it's important to be on your P's and Q's and cross your T's and dot your I's and be on point. Stay close to God at all times. If you need to read more, read more. Read that Bible, open that chapter, make sense of it to the best of your ability. You can also reach out to a priest, a pastor, or a life coach, or somebody who understands what you're trying to learn about to give you more help and understanding. If you ask for help, it will come. If you need to pray more, do it. Meditate more, do it. In various ways. Light a candle. Take a spiritual bath. You can manifest at night under the moonlight, in the daytime, while you're just outside under the grass, under a tree. In the grass, under a tree. At the park, at the lake, in the car, when you wake up. Stay close to Spirit at all times. Some of you definitely need to pray more. For those of you that are on your path, you already know what to do. A lot of you are adding crystals, or you're talking to Reiki specialists and experts and various types of intuitives. Not just tarot and oracle card readers, but palm readers, those who use pendulums, numbers. You're into numerology, astrology, all types of things are coming your way. It's like you're being open to it. You're being pulled towards it like a magnet. It's a magnetic connection that you have with Spirit. It's a beautiful, amazing connection. It's the best. Go for it. I'm hearing magnetize. I like that. What's happening in your environment with family, friends, and people around you is instincts. A lot of people are following your lead and listening to their intuitive gifts and their intuition and their instincts. Like they're listening better. They're paying attention. A lot of people were asleep. They're now becoming more woke. They may be going through ascension. They may be having some ascension symptoms, or they may have some questions for you and for themselves and for God. You may bounce ideas off of each other. This is great. I like that. Follow your instincts. Trust them. That's what they're there for. When something feels right, it is right. When it feels off, it is off. When somebody seems skittish or questionable, start asking questions. Start paying attention and observing that person and how you feel around them. Pay attention to the moon cycles and your thoughts and emotions around that. Get more in tune to life. And I think that's where you're headed. You are more in tune. A lot of you are more in tune to life. This is good. You deserve a great, awesome life. Don't tell yourself anything less. That comes with work. That comes with growth. It comes with time. It comes with patience. All the things that we know. We just have to do it. You're active. You're actively taking action. I like that. Stay inspired. Okay, hopes and or fears. In reverse. Scorpio, you have soulmate in reverse. So a lot of you are hoping for a soulmate. Others of you have dealt with one and it did not work out for a lot of you. For a few of you, it did work out, but for a lot of you, it did not. We can manifest and call in the next soulmate, especially if you have gone through a twin flame soulmate connection. You know that's a very hard connection. It's very challenging. It has its highs, and super lows, and everything in between. Take those lessons and implement what you have learned into yourself and into how you're going to be when you're with the next partner, soul tie, or soulmate. A lot of you may be taking time out for yourself right now, and that's okay. Maybe you're putting love on the shelf for a while. That's okay. Maybe you need to, so that you can grow individually, so that when you do come into union with the soulmate, it will be the right time and the right person. They'll be on your level, because if they're not, I'm telling you, God will remove them. Life becomes uncomfortable when we go the wrong way, or when somebody's not supposed to stay, and we keep them longer than you should. We all have done that. Okay? Forgiveness and reconciliation is not the same. I preach and talk about this all the time. I mean it. You should be able to forgive everybody. And no, that doesn't always happen in the same moment, the same breath, or the same day. It may take months, days, weeks, or even years to get there. But get there. God forgives us. Who are we not to? But you don't have to reconcile with them. You can reconcile with God and go above them and still wish them well, still pray for their healing, and still want the best for them, even if they didn't bring you the best. Don't wish bad on anybody. We all have difficult lessons to learn. Some people fight their healing to the point where they have built a house of karma, and they're going to have to live in it. So if your soulmate was unkind to you, you will manifest another one. And when you've learned your lessons, you'll know which soulmates to keep and which ones to cut out your life. There's always going to be a spiritual journey. That's what Spirit wants you to know. But not everybody stays on your path. Outcome. You have impartiality. So a lot of things that were unbalanced or unfair, if people gave more time to their work or to other people, if people put others before you and your needs, you're going to start balancing that out by giving yourself that time, that love, that attention. You're going to put that into your goals, into your home life, into your children and your families, into your parents, into your cousins, into your own dreams. Your dreams do matter. And right now they need to take precedence over anybody that's just pulling you down. Do not allow negative energy in or close. You have no time for it. Don't make time for it. People are either going to add or match your level in vibration, or close the door. Because if you let them in, they're going to suck everything good out of you. Your love, your time, your body, your energy, your happiness, your joy, your tranquility and peace of mind. God is going to restore all that back. You are beautiful. You're amazing, Scorpio. You deserve love. You deserve real love. You don't need to rush this. Take your time and truly get to know people. Sometimes we all rush things when we get that honeymoon happiness feeling and think this person is just like us, and we realize they're not even close, because people do wear facades. But there's also a lot of amazing people who are the truth, and those are the people that are part of your soul tribe. And those are the people you need to add. Release the rest. They don't add value to you. You don't need to be adding value to them. Okay. As I close your reading, I'm going to get an overall message for this reading from the Earth Magic deck, like I usually do. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. For Scorpio. For Scorpio. Oh, that one wanted to come out, but it went back. For Scorpio. Oh, okay. I love it. Tsunami wake-up calls at the bottom. Expect opportunities. Expect a call. Check your emails. Check your text messages. Check all types of social medias. There could be opportunities there that you're missing, and I don't want you to miss it. Yes, it could be a phone call, and I feel like it's coming in quick. It also could be a love call. Somebody could be coming in or back from the past. Use your discernment, and know there's some good things coming in too. So you're going to have to weigh some things out and look at the whole picture before making major decisions. Okay? This is where your lessons come into play. This is where your core work. Okay? All the work that you've done on yourself at your core, this is where you get to use it. With people in your life, places you want to go, things you want to do. This is where you get to use your intellect and your knowledge. Okay? And all that wisdom that you have. And then you have here music harmony. I love it. There's something beautiful coming in that's going to bring you a lot of peace and joy and harmony. You deserve it. Let it in. A lot of you need to listen to more music, especially if it has a lot of instruments. Uh-oh, I dropped a card. But anyways, listen to music, things that soothe you, things that make you feel good, all kinds. And pay attention to any messages that stand out in a beautiful way. Okay, Scorpio, this has been your reading for the month of May, year 2021. I wish you all infinite joy, blessings, and abundance. Much love. Bye, Scorpio.